Alright, this is a 1985 Wahoo with a 2013 50-horse Suzuki on the back of it. It has a, it's a copy of a Whaler. It was a copy of enough to where Whaler actually sued Wahoo and made them quit making them like this. As you can see, the forward nav light. There's an anchor locker and storage area. It has a 6-foot beam. The dash panel is made out of a honeycomb composite with 1708 biax on top of that. 105 engine hours. RPM gauge. Speedometer. Fuel gauge that goes to a 27-gallon internal gas tank. Has a little over 200 miles range. The switching here is for the nav lights. That's nav, and then forward is anchor light only. I have it set up to where it's a removable anchor light. That way you can store it up underneath here to keep it out of the way. The engine starts real easy. Four-stroke. Very quiet. Smooth shifting. Forward and reverse, no problems. Has a extra external fuel filter there. More storage here. The bilge pump flows up and out. The bottom paint is actual bottom paint. It's not black paint. It's Interlux Ultra. The top paint is a topside Interlux Bright Side and Off-White Hatteras. Has a 3-step boarding ladder, which is very stout, easily holds your weight. The bunk boards on the trailer have been replaced. The axle on the trailer has been replaced, and the bearings have been replaced. Although the Florida rust, you can't tell that they're only 2 years old. Has some limited storage underneath the steering wheel. 3 plugs. Has a plug for the stern, and then you have plugs for also the splash well. The actual water line for this boat is not down here. The water line is even with this hole down here. So if you have a lot of water in the boat, you can pull this plug and water will flow out through there. Gas fill and vent. And I have one little tie-off line here for like if you had something that you didn't want to fall out of the boat that you wanted to have on the dash to look at to tie off. If you have any further questions or any other details, I can easily provide those. The hull is a 1985, so it does have some minor beauty cracks in some places, which is right there. The transom is exceedingly sound. There are no soft spots in the transom. I went through it and reworked the entire boat 2 years ago for anything that was problematic with the glasswork. All the glasswork was ground out and redone in 1708 biax. I did have to replace around the transom hole and these holes. Every place was cored and plugged, and then it was used oak on the inside and sealed that with epoxy and 1708 biax on top of that. So everything's been repaired and sealed back up. There are no other soft spots anywhere on this transom. It's very, very solid. There's the engine specific information on the motor as far as the model number. And if you have any questions, just give me a call.